The International Monetary Fund (IMF), the World Trade Organization (WTO), and the World Bank each play distinct yet interconnected roles in global economic governance. Here's a breakdown of their functions and how they contribute. The role of the International Monetary Fund (IMF). The IMF's primary role in global economic governance revolves around ensuring the stability of the international monetary system. It achieves this through several key functions. Surveillance. The IMF monitors the economic and financial policies of its member countries and provides advice to prevent crises. This involves regular consultations, assessments of economic conditions, and recommendations for policy adjustments. Financial assistance. The IMF provides loans and other financial support to member countries facing actual or potential balance of payments problems. This assistance is often conditional on the implementation of specific economic reforms aimed at stabilizing the economy and restoring sustainable growth. Capacity development. The IMF offers technical assistance and training to help member countries strengthen their economic institutions and policies in areas such as fiscal management, monetary policy, and data collection. Promoting international cooperation. The IMF serves as a forum for international monetary cooperation and works to encourage the expansion of international trade and economic growth. Good governance. The IMF promotes good governance in its member countries by emphasizing transparency, accountability, and the rule of law as crucial for macroeconomic stability and sustainable development. Effectiveness of the World Trade Organization (WTO) in promoting free and fair trade. The WTO's main objective is to promote free and fair trade by establishing a rules-based multilateral trading system. Its effectiveness in achieving this can be evaluated through several aspects. Reducing trade barriers. The WTO has been instrumental in lowering tariffs and other trade barriers through multilateral trade negotiations. Agreements reached under the WTO framework have led to increased trade flows and economic integration. Dispute settlement mechanism. The WTO provides a mechanism for resolving trade disputes among member countries. This system helps to prevent trade wars and ensures that trade rules are enforced. The rulings of the dispute settlement body are binding, although enforcement can sometimes be challenging. Establishing trade rules. The WTO sets out rules for international trade, including principles like non-discrimination, most favored nation, and national treatment. These rules aim to create a predictable and transparent trading environment. Promoting fair competition. The WTO agreements address issues such as subsidies and dumping to ensure fair competition among member countries. Challenges to effectiveness. Despite its achievements, the WTO faces challenges. Rising economic nationalism and trade tensions have led to increased protectionist measures by some countries, sometimes outside the WTO framework. The dispute settlement system has also faced difficulties due to a lack of consensus on the appointment of appellate body members. Furthermore, reaching new multilateral agreements has become increasingly complex. Despite these challenges, the WTO remains a crucial institution for global trade governance, providing a framework for negotiations, dispute resolution, and the establishment of trade rules that underpin much of international commerce. Its effectiveness depends on the willingness of member countries to abide by its principles and engage constructively in its processes. How the World Bank supports sustainable development in low-income countries. The World Bank Group's mission is to reduce poverty and promote shared prosperity in a sustainable manner. Its support for sustainable development in low-income countries is multifaceted. Financial assistance. The World Bank provides loans, grants, and technical assistance to low-income countries to support projects and programs that promote economic growth, social development, and environmental sustainability. Focus on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The World Bank aligns its activities with the SDGs, working with countries to achieve targets related to poverty reduction, health, education, infrastructure, climate action, and more. Investing in key sectors. The bank supports investments in critical areas such as renewable energy, climate-resilient infrastructure, sustainable agriculture, and natural resource management. Promoting social inclusion, recognizing that sustainable development must be inclusive, the World Bank focuses on empowering marginalized groups, promoting gender equality, and building cohesive societies. Strengthening institutions and governance. The World Bank works with governments to improve governance, strengthen institutions, and create an enabling environment for sustainable and inclusive growth. Knowledge sharing and capacity building. The bank provides research, data, and expertise to help low-income countries design and implement effective sustainable development strategies. It also invests in capacity building to empower local institutions and communities. Addressing climate change. A significant aspect of the World Bank's work involves helping low-income countries adapt to and mitigate the impacts of climate change through financing, technical assistance, and policy support. In essence, the World Bank acts as a key partner for low-income countries in their pursuit of sustainable development by providing financial resources, technical expertise, and support for policy reforms that integrate economic, social, and environmental considerations.